walk as the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's Drafts, your new homegrown.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. It's great to have you here, especially my one new subscriber. Now let's get right into this premium draft of Tarkir Dragonstorm. Now the last drafts so far have been pretty terrible for me. We did a little challenge which was a lot of fun and also went pretty well, but the overall games have been pretty terrible. I've done some 0-3s but also off stream, some 1-3 and 0-3. So let's see if we can get back into the saddle. And if you like what I do, feel free to click some buttons. It would really help out. And well, that's about it. If you have any feedback for me, also please do let me know, either in the picking or the playing. Alright, let's see what we have here. There's a mythic rare here. It is 3 colors. And normally I would advise not to pick a rare of 2 colors or 3 colors in the first pack. However, this one is good enough for me to first pick. Even without the bottom text, giving all your creatures +1/+1 and death touch is very good. And if this enters and you have some creatures on the battleground, it can be a battlefield. It can be a lot of trouble for the opponent. Other interesting cards would be either of these two, especially together with this. And I like the Stormbrood and of course the removal spell. And if you are in black, green, blue, you could pick this, and I think it's pretty good. Simply because green has a lot of ways to self-mill. I'm going to take this all-out assault simply because I think it's very good. And let's see if maybe we can focus on some go-wide tempo deck with some mobilize features. Alright, well, there's a Marshal of the Lost, which I think goes pretty well into this deck. There's also this Nomad Outpost and the Riding Dawnbreaker. For me, it's between these two. Now the smart pick would probably be the Outpost, but since there's 2 lands in this pack, I assume that this one might come around. So I'm going to take the Marshal of the Lost. If you play this on turn 4 and then attack with the creatures that you have, you already get some advantage from it, especially if you go wide. And it seems to be that, at least for now, we are trying to get into the go wide strategy, which is best anything with white. So white-red or white-black. Splashing red. Let's just see where this goes. I would love to pick up some, what are they called? Oh my goodness. The Shock Brigades, I think they're amazing. Now, there's some very strong cards in this pack. I would like to pick 3 of these, by the way. Just the Dawnbreaker, Devotee is good, and also the Static Snare. But also Inevitable Defeat. And I will take this. I've had a draft once where I had 2 of these, and I believe that the 3 loss, especially if you're an aggressive deck, 3 loss on the opponent can be enough to finish them very often. So I'm picking this, but we are passing some very strong white cards, so the odds are that we will be going white. What is it? Black-red, splashing white perhaps? But I cannot pass on that one. Alright, no 2-drops unfortunately. I would like to focus on 2-drops, but there's this Mountain Stalwart, which is pretty good even in a non-flurry deck. So I'm going to take it over the Detainment simply because we already have this defeat, and this one is, well, pretty much better than that. And I think the flurry payoff from this one can be pretty good for us. So let's just do that. And let's focus on picking up some 2-drops. I'm going to open a can, so I hope you will excuse the noise. So far we have pretty great cards. I think mostly we want now it's 2-drops. Preferably white and red. Or even white and black would be fine. So far everything we have has white. So I think we should focus on white as much as we can. And of course pick up some lands. Okay, well this is not the right color land. I will take the Boltcaster here. I wouldn't mind the Dawnbreaker, but I've seen quite a few of those. And I will take the Boltcaster simply because it seems like we will get some Mobilize going at some point. And then this thing is amazing. So I'm going to take the Boltcaster. And now we want I think mostly just 2 drops and tap lands, and I think we will have a pretty solid deck already. So far, looking pretty good. But I should prioritize 2 drops highly. I hope you all have a very good Easter weekend. Okay. Well, I would like the Bearer of Glory, but I think the Stormbrood is too good to pass on. Simply because it's exactly in our colors, and if you can actually have the trick and gain some life, it will give you the option to raise more. So I'm just going to take this. Wouldn't mind the Bearer of Glory, but we've seen more of those, so I think we will see some at least. And this is also a very good top deck. What is it? Top end card. If you've already got the opponent pretty low, for instance with some attacks, the Stalwart and the Defeat, then this can just be a pretty much card on the board which they have to remove. No 2 drops. I guess I'll take the creature here. But it's kind of unlucky that we didn't get a tap land in the pack where there's nothing for us to pick really. And we are going to need a lot of fixing. So from now on it's mostly 2 drops and fixing. Especially 2 drops that make us go wide. Again, not the right color, unfortunately. I think I'll take the Desperate Measures. It seems like we will maybe be splashing white eventually, looking at our 3 drops so far. So I will take the Desperate Measures. If you can use 1 mana to kill a token after it has dealt damage, you just 1 mana draw 2 cards, which is very strong. Yeah, seeing very few 2 drops. I need to pick them very highly. Okay, there's a 2 drop, but unfortunately it's in the color that we were planning to splash. Dawnbreaker is a good 2 drop. But I want to play my lands and my cards, so I have to pick the lands highly. This was, by the way, expected. This was in the same pack with the white, red, black land. So that's why I expected this one to come around. But white seems open enough. I mean, if you get a dragon so late, I think it's a good sign. Top end looks good. Okay, I'll take the Devotee. It can fix for 2 colors, and it's a 2 drop that always comes back. Okay, so it seems to be red on the splash. Or if we pick up more fixing, we can just be 3 colors. But I would prefer black on the splash. Okay, I'll just take the Intimidator. Okay, well the colors are open, but we're not getting any creatures. I'm not sure what's happening here. That was buggy. Alright. Again, the only 2 that we have is this one, but there is this Revenant, which is amazing. The downside is that it's actually double black. So that means we most definitely need to have red on the splash. But I'm going to take this Revenant. Another good thing about this is that if you have the 2 mana red dragon, which lets you discard something and then draw 2, this is a great thing to discard. Because the renew cost is actually pretty cheap, or at least pretty easy to cast with just single black. Nothing in this pack really excites me. I wouldn't mind a Battle Priest or this Marshal, but as I said, I mostly need 2 and 3 drops at this moment. Yeesh. Again, no 2 drops. Well, this one, but I don't really care about that one. So it's going to be the Pack Beast or the Pack Beast. There's also this land. I think I have to take this pack beast. I think this one is actually better than the Vulcan pack beast. I hope one of these two comes around. But the pack beast goes very well with at least what we're trying to do. Okay, another pack beast. There's the dragon that I meant, by the way. Oh, that is interesting. So few 2-drop creatures. And also not the right, well, it is the right monument. Maybe I'll take it, by the way. As I said, I want to keep red to a minimum. So I'm just going to take the monument over the cutter, because I think it makes our deck way more reliable. Oh, what do you do? I think that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'll take it. 2-drop black. It is interesting, but not amazing. I think I'll take it. Not seeing any more of the mobilize cards, which is unfortunate. Two drops and tap lands is what we need. Another one. Okay, well, I'm taking the Shock Brigade over this Thunder of Unity. I don't think we need another one of these. And I think this thing really overperforms. You want to have creatures mostly. We're doing well with the creatures. Okay, very happy to pick up this land. Don't really care about any of these though. I could play the Death Gorger, and this thing is also pretty decent, by the way. I've had multiple times where you can cast a card, give something +2 and 1 and another thing as well, and then just push for lethal. Maybe it is going to be white on the splash, actually. Depends on the 2 drops that we are going to get. Bearer of Glory is good, but the 5 mana is just... I know it's usual 5 mana for +1 to everything, but it's very expensive. And we don't have a lot of mobilize. Okay. Guess I'll take this seize opportunity. Don't really care about anything else. I've played once now with the, what is it? The 4 mana enchantment that gives everything +1/+0. And when you attack, it gives you mobilize 1. That thing is amazing. I've not seen any of them, and I don't expect to see any of them. Okay, very glad to pick that up. So I might just put the Bearer of Glory away and keep white on the splash. But then I need some more 2 drops. But I think the Bearer of Glory is better than the Devotee, simply because we are trying to be aggressive. Wow. Yeah, I'll take another one of those. I mean, they're pretty much always good to play at turn 2. Even if it's just for fixing purposes. Wow, two amazing rares. So in this pack there's another pack beast, but there's also this sharpshooter. And I will gladly take it, because even if you can only mobilize once or twice with this one, it's a lot of value. So I'm taking the sharpshooter here. Let's just put this aside. Don't want to play that one. Just putting away everything that I don't want to play. Not that it's bad, but you know. Okay, coordinate removal as, what is it? Maneuver as removal. I'm taking the Stormbrute though. 2 mana deal 5 is amazing. And it's a good top end card, of course. So we've got 3 dragons, 4 dragons actually, so maybe we can play the Sentinel for fixing purposes. I think in this deck it is better than the, what is it? This one, for instance. Would like maybe one more removal spell. Especially the, what is it? The black 4 mana. Destroy something and gain 2 hasty tokens. I would love that one. And also some more tapped lands wouldn't be bad. And the reason I'm playing the devotees, the absent devotees, is simply because I don't have a lot of fixing. Okay, well I think the Storm Singer is exactly what we want. Wouldn't mind the Evolving Wilds, but this does what we want. So we need 2 more playables. So I would like 1 removal and a 2-drop. And the rest of it should be lands. No 2-drops. Another Pack Beast or another one of these. I think it has to be the Pack Beast actually. I'm not sure how often we will flurry. Maybe the Boltcaster actually. I'm not sure how wide we can go to play multiple Pack Beasts. So let's just play the one that we can for sure play at turn 3. Okay. I think the Evolving Wilds is better for us. Taking it over the Butcher. This would be an amazing card, but we need the fixing. Now we only need 1 more playable. We have a lot of playables in the sideboard, but I would like a 2-drop. Hopefully a Shock Brigade or another Sharpshooter. Oh, that is also pretty good. We've got a lot of creatures. So I think the Dragon Spray is actually good for us. I like the Underdogs, the one where you can make a creature unblockable with power 2 or less. But I like it mostly when you can abuse it. For instance, you make it unblockable and then you pump it a few times. With, what is it, +3/+0 or whatever, then it's pretty good. These will be 4-drops, hopefully, mostly. These will be 2-drops. Picking up the land, gladly. No more Shock Brigades, my goodness. Shock Brigades. That is unfortunate. I'll take a Dawnbreaker. And I think now we're pretty much done with the deck. I think I can play 1 land less. Oh, I like that. I will take it, but I'm not sure how good it is. I know it's good, but I'm not sure if it's better than the Stalwart. I think it is, by the way. It is easier to cast, and we have a lot of rewards for going wide. I don't think I have enough Mobilize to make that one worth it. And we can play 1 land less. My goodness. No one's in Jeskai, unfortunate. I'm going to hate pick it, of course. No one's in Jeskai for sure. I'll take that. Wow. So we were in the right colors. Now I don't think I need the monument anymore. Nor the Sentinel. I wouldn't mind the Underdogs. So if we have to cut 1, which I think we do, I think it will be a Sentinel, because these will be 2 drops. So I think this looks good. Let's do this. Let's see how it goes. So far my games with these colors have been all over the place. I've had some decks where it went absolutely crazy and I won with ease. But the last 03s that I've had was also with these colors. But that was mostly due to bad hands or having to mulligan twice before actually having a 2-color hand, which is pretty terrible. Okay, well, it's not the best, but we've got a 2-drop. We've got all the colors. All we need is a 3-drop, and I think then we're pretty good. That is probably even a better 2-drop to play now. Of course, we have to draw some lands at some point, but I think we will. Well, we can even attack into that. That's nice. I'm not going to block with the sharpshooter anyway, so might as well attack. Well, now we really need to draw land. And if we do, I will play the Storm Singer before the Pack Beast. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeesh. Okay, well, let's just attack with both. We can return our devotee and he cannot return his. So this is still fine for us, depending on what he does. Okay, he's not doing a lot. Oh, come on, deck. So now he has mana up, so I don't think I'm going to attack actually. Okay, well, we are being a bit mana screwed here, but let's just go wide so that at least the Pack Beast is... Oh my goodness. Please hit something useless. Dragonstorm into Dragonstorm. Yeah, we really need to hit a land now, so that next turn we can just swing with the all-out assault. Okay, well, there's a land. We cannot double spell, so I'll just play this first, and the next turn, if we can attack with the Stormsinger, we can play a very cheap Pack Beast. But with 2 Dragonstorms up, it's going to be difficult. But we can deal 4 damage to anything during his turn. Maybe even 5 if you want. So if he plays something of 4 or 5 toughness without hexproof, I think we're still good. Okay, I think our Stormsinger is about to die here. Yep. And that's the problem with being mana screwed, because otherwise we could have saved it. And now we cannot kill that anymore. So this is not going well. Yeesh. Yeah, we just need to hit our lands. This is just dreadful. Oh. We're even playing 17 lands. And this is what you fear most with this deck. As I did with the 03 games, you just don't draw any lands. Your opponent gets to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 lands, and you're still at 4. And now he's just popping off. We could kill that. I don't think he will attack. Wow. I don't really care about losing life at the moment. Okay, so he can have anything. I'm not sure if the all-out assault is a good idea right now. We could play the Dawnbreaker as a 2/2 and keep up, or do that one. Let's just do this. Keep up the coordinated maneuver. Any currents. And he has something, so let's just see what he has. We could give something lifelink and hexproof. And it might be pretty decent here. Yeah, let's just do that. I think pushing 6 damage at the moment is a big deal. And now if we actually... Okay, he is going wide. We can remove 2 of his targets. Oh, we cannot remove that. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's actually a pretty good draw. So I want to keep this up whenever I have the upper hand. We could kill that and that, for instance. But then he's not dead. But he is tapped out right now. Let me think. If those 2 are dead, he has 2 blockers. We attack with everything, he blocks those 2. He goes down to 2. Oh, it's the amount of attacking creatures. Wow, that's pretty terrible. So that was not really worth it, actually. Yeesh. Should have read the card. Well, at least next turn we have a bigger swing. Maybe it still is enough. I hope he starts attacking. So close. As long as he's not gaining any life, we still might have a chance because of the sharpshooter. But he's just putting so much value on the board. And we're still at 5 lands, so that's pretty terrible. Okay, I think the Marshal is going to die. Now, if he does attack with something... Okay, so we cannot kill that because it's too big. I need to think. This is just not that good at the moment because we're just not going wide enough. So we could kill 2 of his creatures. He goes down to 1. And now we can attack with everything. We pump that dude. I'm not sure if it's the best play if this actually resolves. Wow. Yeah, we're really on the back foot here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we can get back from this. I mean, we were just stuck on 4 lands too long. And this can only hit targets without flying, otherwise that would have been dead already. I mean, it's not over yet, but we're missing the board to make this all-out assault good. Maybe he gets aggressive at some point and attacks with both, but that one has vigilance, by the way, so that doesn't really matter. Yeah. This is just slipping away. Well, maybe we can draw a land, actually. Would be nice. I think we're just dead here. The only shot we have is if he blocks with the Guardian, because he can deal 10 to us and we just kill ourselves. Yeah, never mind. Yep, just mana screwed, good old usual gameplay. Very unfortunate. Kept a 3-lander actually. Didn't get to draw our 4th land for a long time. And otherwise the opponent, I think he would have been dead. Okay. Let's continue. Yeah, I'm keeping no black source, but we also don't need a black source at the moment. So let's find a white source. There's our black source. I'm playing the Dawnbreaker first, simply because it's 2/2. And it might be able to attack in anything that he plays right now. Oh, I will gladly trade it for that one. I don't think he will let me trade, but still. I could have played the Boltcaster, but it just feels bad to play a 3/3. And we have a lot of 2-drops, so there's quite a chance that we will draw a 2-drop from the top of our deck. Right. Well, yeah, he should attack if he's not blocking. Now I'll play the Pack Beast, simply because it's amazing with all the cards that we have. I mean, he will probably block with the Devotee, but we can kill it before anything happens. And I hope he doesn't kill it. He will kill it. That's unfortunate. Probably put a counter and, yep, oh, exile. And it dies because of Death Touch. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That would have been the dream, right? All out assault with a Pack Beast. Oh, please don't have the stupid hexproof thing, okay? Would love to draw a land now from the top, of course. Okay, well, at least we get in with something. And I assume if he doesn't block right now... Okay, we get another combat phase. And all our stuff keeps having Death Touch. But we're not having so many creatures, even though our deck is pretty creature heavy actually. Everything has Death Touch, so there's no reason to keep the Boltcaster. He might play the dragon, but this is still looking okay. Because the dragon doesn't... Yeah. No great targets here. We are lacking the black source to do this. Do we attack with both? Let's just do this. This is 4 damage, and maybe I should have attacked, because there's some fight spells in green. So he gets to behold because of that. Any removal spell from the top would be nice. Again, the opponent's stuck at 4 life and we are starting to lose the race. Would like to get a removal spell now or anything else. Ugh. We're just in top deck mode and it's not being very useful here. Oh my goodness, come on. This just makes me salty, really. I shouldn't let it get me salty, but yeah. Wow, he didn't? That's interesting. Okay, never mind. I'm not sure what it is with mana lately. It's just... I'm terribly stuck on mana at the beginning. And then on turn 5, 6, 7, 8, I just only draw lands. I have 2 of the dragons in my deck. Don't draw any of those. Well, there's still a chance, but I'm not too hopeful. And it is unfortunate because this has been my experience lately with drafting when I'm recording, and whenever I'm playing on my other account on my phone, it's going pretty decent. Let's at least hope to snatch 1 or 2 wins. I mean, we've got a pretty good deck, but it's just not working out here. 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop, 5 drop. We've got all the colors. You would say this cannot be bad. I mean, Devotee into something you can bolt cast is pretty much always good. Unless we, again, draw 0 lands. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm attacking into that, simply because I want to play the Thunder of Unity, and I would need the mana from my Devotee. Because I badly want to draw the lands that I need. We can kill the Tawny back later. With the current, for instance. He's also looking or digging for lands. So let's see if we can stabilize maybe. We do have some life gain stuff here. Okay, so we can gain life if a creature enters. I can play the current. Then just kill something. Play a tap land. Maybe that's best. I think we have to clear the board a bit. I know the dream is to play the Storm Singer first. With the all-out assault. But I think we just have to be a bit more patient here. You'd think that he would hit land now. The upside to the bolt caster is that we can use it to block the Tawny back. Yep, he got a land. Wow. Yeesh. I think I have to play the Pack Beast to block. He might do that again next turn. Yeah. This will be close. If it even is close at all. Maybe if he goes all out without blockers, we can swing with enough at some point. But this deck should not be on the defensive side, and we are all the time. Okay. I'm glad he's giving us more time here. Okay, so there is a chance we can kill the Tawny back now and swing with the Pack Beast. I think that's the best thing to do. I don't really care about the, what is it, the sculptor thing. And next turn we can just do all out assault, and I think it will be good anyway, especially if he attacks us. I just assume he doesn't have enough to kill us. but all-out assault at this point with the brigade is pretty devastating, because you will get 2 mobilized triggers, I think, and there will not be an end step in between. So the token that lives stays. Okay, well he doesn't have any blue up. So I think we just have to go for it here, right? 2 bolt casters is good. But let's just do this. First thing, he can kill block some stuff. He still gets 4 damage. Next attack phase. Oh, he doesn't have haste. Mobilize. Tapped and attacking. Oh, it doesn't have haste, okay. Well, then we might actually still lose here, depending on what he does. It has Death Touch, so I don't think he will stay behind and block. So we've got to finish it right now. And I don't think we can. Yep. My goodness, it's an 0-3 game. Well, thank you for watching. This was terrible, has been my last draft. Now, if you have any advice for me, please do let me know. I am not sure why we went 0-3 with this draft. It is terrible for my gem stash. I don't want to buy any gems ever. But I'm not sure what was wrong with this deck. Maybe I had too many 3-drops for the 2-drop slot. Maybe that was the misplay here. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you have any feedback, please do let me know. And I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Grab the card, shuffle dreams in the palms. Dad's drafts roll heavy, we bombing like psalms. Stacks on the table, strategies to flex. Running these lines like counterspell checks. Dad drafts in the zone, pulling rares from the throne. Mana on the stack, magic seeds we've sown. From poppers to planeswalkers, the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown.